Hi, I'm Abbey. I've always loved drawing and making. It's something I've worked at and enjoyed for as long as I can remember. God is so creative and has made the world so beautifully, with such an overflow of goodness, and I think that being creative ourselves is a small expression of that and a good way to appreciate and enjoy the world which God has made. Being able to joyfully use the passions and talents God gives us is a way to glorify Him and be thankful for who He is and all He has done for us. I've also been reflecting on the idea of harmony recently, particularly as I've been reading Delighting in the Trinity. I've really been impressed by the fact that the beauty and enjoyment of harmony in creation all stems from the beautiful harmony and love within the Trinity, as the Father's love for the Son pours out into creation and can be enjoyed by all. At the moment, I've mostly been working on digital art. I like how easy it is to edit your art halfway through a project when a new idea comes to mind. There's also just so much scope to create all these different effects and mimic traditional painting and printing techniques in quite an inexpensive way, as well as to push it further with animation and video. I also like to dabble in lino printing, acrylic painting, gouache and watercolours. I like how mobile these mediums can be. When I have the time, it's so nice to sit outside with a sketchbook and paint the things around me. I find it's a really good way to focus on the details of God's creation and be thankful for them. God has really blessed me with lots of opportunities to share my work so far. Right out of high school, I had the opportunity to exhibit some of my work at the Melbourne Museum and the Barinja Cultural Centre in Upwey. Then at the start of this year, I had the amazing opportunity to paint a mural in Richmond on Elizabeth Street. Recently I've been learning that there are heaps of opportunities to use art and design to serve God and spread the gospel. So far, I've loved having the opportunities to illustrate a few resources for Kids Church and paint the verse from Acts for the church hall. It's so wonderful to be able to use the gifts God has given me to benefit the church. I'd say I've always had an interest in mission bubbling away in the back of my mind, but I thought you had to be a doctor or a teacher to be useful, particularly in cross-cultural mission. Now I've realised that's so not the case, and God uses all sorts of gifts to spread the gospel and strengthen His church. I'm hoping to look more into the idea of working with art and design in this way in the coming year, and I'm currently looking into further training in art and ministry, as well as volunteer opportunities to explore some of these avenues, as I keep working and practicing the gifts God has given me. I really don't know what I may end up doing in the long run, but I know that God does, so that's a huge comfort I've been trying to remind myself of as I push on some doors and see what opportunities may arise from that.